Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your bonus video for the month. So first of all, happy freaking birthday. And second of all, today, as you can see by the title, we're taking a look at how your person feels. We are not taking a look at your side. So I don't know if you want the relationship or not, if you have feelings or not. But we're taking a look exclusively at your person, how they feel, how they view you in the relationship, their intentions, and their next action towards you and towards the relationship. Okay? So we have 5 piles over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your time to ground yourself and take a couple of deep breaths and feel free to choose, and I'll see you over there. Hey there, pile number 1. So welcome to your reading. Let's get started. We have attraction, all right? We also have release your ex. Oops. Inner child, stargazing, and transformation. Okay, we have a couple more, but we'll take a look at those in a second. So, I kind of feel like you have some history. I don't feel like for all of you it's going to be an ex. I feel like it's someone that you did have some sort of history. So things didn't quite work out. Possibly was at that point that you almost had a relationship, but it didn't really happen. And that could actually be happening right now. I'm actually getting that. And an ex is still over there, okay? An ex is still in the picture where I don't feel like it's necessarily feelings for the ex. I just feel like it's the ex hanging on to them. I see a little bit of codependency, and that is because of inner child issues. And I kind of feel like they are trying to see the bigger picture and trying to transform, trying to move on. Honestly, to be with you. Quite honestly. Because I feel like they never felt what they feel with you. And the reason why I was getting that things, it almost came to the point of things could move, but they didn't. I feel like the reason why I was getting that is because I feel like things were moving pretty okay. You know, I feel like you were having fun. And then all of a sudden they probably, I don't feel like they ghosted you, but they could have started being very cold or starting to make things a mess, you know, confusing things a lot. And you probably were left on that thing of, okay, what the hell is happening? I have no idea. And I do feel like someone came in the picture here, an ex. And with release your ex and transformation, I do feel like they are trying to release them. I feel like they are trying to move on because, again, with that, I kind of get the codependency kind of situation where, not necessarily codependency, but with this inner child here, I do feel like the ex, it's very toxic. Very toxic. And it's like they may not be happy. The ex may not be happy. They may not be dating anyone, but your person is not going to do that either. And so the second they see you with them, and the second they see your person starting to be happy, they get into the picture because of this need of attention. I get this very need of attention, you know? So, I don't know, it's not sounding nice, but not because of your person's feelings, because I actually feel like I don't feel like they love you yet, but I do feel like they were starting to develop feelings, but then things got complicated. But let's see what we have here. We have hidden secrets, yeah, and domestic happiness and devoted affection. Definitely, especially if this is a divorce, if your person is divorced, you may not even know. With these hidden secrets, again, they probably started being very cold, and they, I don't know, they could have ghosted you. For some of you, they could have completely ghosted you. And you have no idea why. I do feel like there's a third party involved here. Like an ex-wife, ex-husband, or just an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend with whom they had a very, very long-term commitment. So the bond is still there, but it's not a bond of love. It's a bond of feeling familiar. Yeah, they could actually have children in common, especially with this inner child here. And so the ex uses the child as an excuse to keep holding on to them. And so I feel like they started being a little bit more cold and started ghosting you if that happened because they didn't want to pull you into their mess, to be honest. They didn't want you to get caught up in the situation. They wanted to resolve it. They wanted to transform the situation to release everything that they need to release. So then they can actually start creating something, a domestic happiness and devoted affection with you, you know, without having anything attached to you two, okay? The child is going to still be there, obviously, but I feel like they need to put a break on this ex, and so they can actually move things. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles that wanted to come out, and bottom of the deck we have the Devil with the Page. Look at this, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This is what they want with you. The Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. They want the love. They want the new beginning. But now they are very back and forth. I gotta take care of things first because they have a lot of toxicity around them and they don't want to give you that toxicity too. Okay? So, let's see what else we can see for your person, for this situation. All right. So overall energy, we do have the Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Emperor. That's really nice. So with the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have transformation. I do feel like Scorpio season is going to do wonders. Possibly this hidden secrets. I actually feel like these hidden secrets may come up. You may find out about these things. If you haven't already, you may find out about these things very, very soon. Like in a week, 3 days, something like that. But more than that, with this Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Emperor, things are evolving to a place of where they are going to get enough and just be like, hey, I can't do this anymore with the ex, okay, not with you. I can't do this anymore. They are going to stand up for themselves so they can actually start building something that they really want, something that is healthy for them, which is you, which is this relationship, and really change things in the way that they used to act and the way they used to do things with the other person here. Okay, so how they see you, Seven of Swords, that is interesting. Okay, how they see the relationship, Two of Swords, a lot of confusion. How they feel, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like they don't feel ready to give you everything that they can give you. I feel like they really feel the need to get their shit together. Their intentions, yeah, their intentions, justice, getting their shit together, balancing things out. Possibly, I do feel like an apology may come up eventually. But they just want to balance things in their life. They just want to go. And also, justice talks all about legal issues and stuff like that. So, definitely a lot of, I need to get over with things. I need to put an end to all that is needing to put an end to, and then we can actually start moving things, okay? Next actions, King of Cups. Goodness, a lot of love. And I feel like they are going to start admitting it to you and starting to showing it to you, okay? Let me get some cards around that Seven of Swords on how they see you. I'm kind of getting that it's something like a dangerous pleasure, you know? And yeah, especially with this Three of Cups, Six of Cups, it's, I feel like they start seeing you getting affected by this whole third party situation, especially having this Three of Cups here. It's like they will never be able to make you happy if they don't get this thing over with. They really need to balance things out first. So I do feel like it's going to take a little bit, not necessarily a very long time, but it is going to take a little bit, okay? Be patient with it because, and I mean, they are doing everything that they can, honestly. I honestly feel like they are. I honestly feel like they are doing everything to get things over with. That Emperor energy, like, I don't feel like they have a very masculine side, you know? How do I explain this? I feel like they are always more in the divine feminine, and I feel like they avoid arguments and confusions, or conflicts, you know? And I feel like they are done with it. I feel like they just got over with it. Especially, I do feel like the ex that is attached here kind of gets used of that more divine feminine kind of energy. I feel like the ex is very, very manipulative. And especially if there is a child here in the equation, they use the child as an excuse. And they really try to push your person to do stuff that they don't want to do because of the child. And I feel like now your person, you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Libra here. But I just feel like your person now is getting to the point of, I'm done. I don't care. I'm so done. I do also feel like they are a little bit scared of how you will react once they tell you that there is a child here. Once they tell you about this whole thing of the divorce, you know? And I feel like they're going a little bit back and forth also. Like, what should they do? Should they tell you? Should they not tell you? What is the best thing? And so right now I feel like things are a bit confusing. But again, I really see them putting in the effort here. Okay? Let me see how they see the relationship with the Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. They do want to move things fast, and they possibly saw things moving a bit faster than they would like, and that confused them a little bit. Because like they wanted to, but at the same time they knew that they couldn't, so they got into this very confused energy, and so they don't know what to do about the relationship. They don't know how to act. They don't know what to do. And with this Queen of Pentacles here, I just see a lot of love. Not necessarily, I don't feel like it's totally love, but a lot of care. I really feel like they care a lot about you. For those of you that the relationship or that the time you were connecting that is longer, then definitely I do feel like there could be love here. And for those of you that things didn't happen that long ago, I don't necessarily feel like there's a lot of love here yet, but there is a lot of care. Maybe it's just a way of them not like admitting their feelings. Like, yeah, I definitely love Scorpio, but I feel like it's mainly care. That could be a way of them expressing their love. It's like, I'm doing everything I can to protect Scorpio, to prevent them from getting attached to this energy. Yeah, my goodness. How they feel, clarifying that Eight of Pentacles. We have Ace of Swords, Leo energy here, and Pisces energy with the moon. The Leo energy is the sun. And with this moon here, they are not telling you. So this hidden secrets could actually be them not telling you how they feel. But I also feel like, again, they are not really telling themselves how they feel. So it's for them, they really care about you and they see the potential of the relationship. There is a lot of attraction that they want to work on, a lot of attraction and a good connection that they want to build and grow. But they don't admit to themselves that, man, Scorpio makes me the happiest person on earth. You know? But for their next actions, I do feel like they're starting to open up their heart. And I do sense a little apology and an explanation coming up. Okay, let me see Justice here and their intentions. Yeah, goodness. Ooh, and with the with the Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, man, they are crazy about you. They really are. And with the Ace of Pentacles right behind it, they really want a new, beautiful beginning. And clarifying the Justice card, we have Strength, more Leo energy, and Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. And it's interesting that I mentioned that they were more in a divine feminine energy and that they are starting to shift into a more divine masculine, which is exactly what is happening here. In their attentions right now, they're in this very divine feminine. With Leo here, it is divine masculine, and with Libra. But I feel like it's them standing up for themselves in regards to the ex, they're really standing their ground, putting the foot down and being like, hey, we're going to get this over with. Whatever you want, dude, let's just get things over with. And I do feel like there is going to be a huge ending in that relationship with the ex. But when it comes to you, they are still in this very divine feminine of, well, okay, things could actually work. And a lot of fantasizing in a good way. I don't feel like they are being delusional. I just feel like they're being careful with their emotions, I feel. And when they, in this next actions with the King of Cups, I feel like they're going to, like, once they stand up for themselves in regards to this ex, they started getting a little taste of the divine masculine, and so, oh my god, and so I feel like they are going to shift in regards to you to divine masculine too, and be like, hey, I was blinding myself, I fucking love you, so let's just be happy. Because we have the 10 of Cups here. This is my happily ever after. This is also twin flame. I don't necessarily feel like it is a twin flame, it could definitely be, but it is a very strong soulmate. It could be a past life relationship. But there is this new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. So right now things are a bit confusing. And this, hey, I'm so in love with you, could take a little bit. Possibly next year or around New Year. Okay? So let's pull some messages from your person to you. Let's see what we have. So, he's not a problem anymore. Alright, and this he's doesn't have to be a male, okay? It's just that divine masculine. The ex definitely has a lot of divine masculine because I don't know, I see them being very manipulative and even abusive, if that's necessary, you know, but they are in a very divine masculine energy, so it doesn't have to be a male. If it is, then okay. But we also have your eyes, and with that, he's not a problem anymore. Again, it's a confirmation. They are taking care of these things, okay? My heart is yours. I want you close to me. Oh, look at that. I love you. Yeah. I want to marry you, and that is 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. They do see a very good future with you. I'm so safe with you. I do feel like you're different, and they want to preserve that different thing, and that domestic happiness, devoted affection, you know, they want to preserve that sweetness of the relationship. Alright, they're really trying their best. Okay, Scorpio? So, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Hope it helped somehow. Definitely check your monthly and mini-monthly reading if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, let's get started. We have separation. Okay, chemistry. True wisdom. Come together. And flourish. Ooh, I sense a little reconciliation here. Huh? Or at least I feel like this person wants the reconciliation. If this is an ex, and I do feel like for most of you it is, or at least someone that you do have some sort of history with, they are not over you. At all. At all. They still think about you like crazy, like all the good times that you had, and it's almost like I kind of feel twin flame energy or a very, very strong soulmate past life relationship, because they can feel the energy. They can feel your connection. I kind of feel like they still feel your touch or your kiss, you know, and the way I see specifically a hand in the face, so I don't know if you used to do that a lot, if you used to put your hand a lot on their face, but they still feel you, and so it's really hard for them to let you go, man. And I do feel like with this come together and flourish, they really want to try things out, they really want to go towards you and try to build things again. I kind of see a little bit of insecurity and a little bit of, I feel like they are not totally sure if they should. You know, with this tree wisdom, I feel like they are trying to figure out what is best to happen here, what is the best thing for them to do, if it is safe or not, but they definitely, definitely want you. Okay? So let's see what we have from here. We have playfulness, and I kind of see that with the hand on the face. I feel like you were very playful and very touchy when you were together, and that's the thing. They still feel you, and also your hands. I just feel like it's your hands, because I also like your hands in their hair or something like that. Just the way, or it tickles. It's all about hands. They still feel your touch a lot, and they miss that. Okay, rebirth, yeah, new beginnings. What did I tell you? Reconciliation. They really want the reconciliation. They really want to talk to you again if you're not talking. They really want to be with you. Okay, they really want to try something new. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. I was actually getting that they may dream with you a lot. And especially if it is a twin flame, you may dream with them a lot too. And those dreams are really, really intense. It's really hard for them to let you go. And I kind of feel like this could be a situation of them not really realizing what they had when they had it, and now they realize that, man, you're their wish fulfillment. You're the person that they really want in their life. You're the person that can make them really, really happy. Okay? So, I mean, if you want the reconciliation, it could happen. Because for their side, they for sure want it. For sure. Okay, but let's see what the tarot has to say here. For pile number 2. Yo, what did I tell you? We have the star here. Bottom of the deck has the overall energy. And this is with fulfillment. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius here, but they dream about you a lot. And they really can't forget you. Because now they realize how important you are to them and how much happiness you bring to their life. And with this Fool and Six of Cups here, they really want to take a leap of faith towards a new beginning here, the rebirth, right? And the Six of Cups, they keep reminiscing about the good times that you had together, about the relationship that you had together. And also, I'm getting about the things that they didn't do that they should have done. I sense a little bit of regret of not doing everything that they could to show you how they love you. I was going to say loved, but they still love you. And I kind of feel like they have been fighting that for some time, pretending that everything is okay, that they were over you, and that's fine, the relationship is over, that's totally okay. It's not. And now they realize that it's not. Okay, but let's see. For how they see you, the world, yeah, they think that you're so over them, that you don't even think about them, that you don't want a relationship. How they see the relationship, a lot of fantasy. I feel like they, again, dream about being reunited with you. How they feel, the Three of Wands. Let me actually just lay them all together. All on the table, and then we'll talk about it. Chariot and Ace of Wands, yeah. So, for how they feel, we have this Three of Wands here. So, I kind of feel like they are sort of waiting for the right time to act, especially having the Ace of Wands on their next actions and the Chariot or on their intentions. They definitely want to move towards you, and in a couple of days even, you may actually receive a text from them, if you haven't already. But like pretty damn soon, you may receive communication again. Because they want it, and it's like, I feel like they've been trying to put it off for quite some time. They can't anymore. They can't. It's just eating them, it's eating them up inside to wait. They are hating the wait, but I kind of feel like there's some sort of right moment. I don't know if you're going through, you could be with someone, or there's something about a job or a move, possibly either them moving out of their parents' house or you moving out of a house. For them, I feel like if they are moving, they're moving from a parent's house or from some place that they spent a lot of time. I kind of feel like there's a transition here that is waiting to happen. That is not going to be for all of you, but I feel like they are waiting for the right time here. Okay, but let's clarify and get some more information. So how they see you, what do we have clarifying that world there? Yeah, so you may not be with someone, but with this Nine of Pentacles and King of Cups, if you're not with someone, then they really see you as a good catch, and like you with no problem will be in a relationship very soon. And that's why I feel like they are wanting to move, but at the same time they're thinking about the right time. It's because they think that if they wait too long, they may lose you forever. But they see you as a great catch, and like you're single, you're ready to mingle, you're going on dates, getting to know new people, possibly being very successful at work. They really think that you moved on. Let's see how they see the relationship with the moon there. Yeah, for their side, they do want to move things, but they are not really sure if you do. And so whenever they think about going, they wonder, like, should I just move on or should I work on things? Try and make things better. Try and make this into a stable and solid relationship. I feel like right now they are questioning everything. And I do feel like they're beating themselves up for leaving you, for how things ended, for what they did. And I get especially what they didn't do or what they didn't say. But I feel like they are really confused about, like, is this worth it? Does Scorpio actually want something with me? Could definitely be dealing with another water sign here. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But they are not really sure if they should go or not. Let me see the Three of Wands. And that's probably why they are waiting for the perfect time, is to see, to figure things out, you know? Yeah, my goodness. We have the Lovers, King of Pentacles, Hierophant. They want a relationship with you. They're completely in love with you. They still love you. I was getting, what is that song? No Right to Love You. I have no idea who the artist is, but there is this song, I Have No Right to Love You. And that's sort of how I feel like they feel. But they still love you. They still want the relationship. They still feel like the relationship has potential. And with this, it's like we had the chemistry there, and that thing of they can still feel you. The lovers, like it's a huge, intense relationship, and they feel it, and they are trying to fight it. They are trying to forget it, but they can't. They honestly can't. Let me see the Chariot here. Their intentions. Yeah, look at this. My goodness. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. They really want a new beginning here. And I do feel like they are going to come to this point where they will do everything that is necessary to create that. To get that new beginning. They won't stop. With this Emperor here, I feel like they are just going to come. And this, like the right time, might not even be because of an external factor. Might just be a right time for them. Like the right time might be that moment where they're like, okay, screw it. I just have to go towards Scorpio because I can't deal with this anymore. I'm going to move my ass and really fight for this Four of Wands, for this committed relationship. I want it, so I'm going to fight for it. And for their next actions, we have that Ace of Cups there. That Ace of, Wands. Yeah, a lot of Wands here. So I have Aries. We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. And with that playfulness, I feel like they're going to try and come in a friend kind of way. Possibly, like, the communication that you may receive could be in a form of how you're doing, you know, a checkup. Like, are you doing okay? How is your career going? And being more, I don't see it as flirty, but more as a friend. I feel like their first step is trying to be your best friend again. Trying to connect with you on that level to also kind of see where you are in terms of relationship. If you really are single, or if you're dating someone. So that communication could happen as a checkup, as a catching up to all the time that you weren't together. Like, what happened? How are we doing? What's new? Okay. So let's pull some messages from this person. So, I'm scared of this. I'm not ready. Yeah, they're really waiting for the right time. I'll wait for you. So, again, you could definitely be in a relationship or dating with someone and they are aware of that and they're waiting. For those of you that is not the case, I feel like that I'll wait for you. It's more of I'll fight for you. You know, and I'm scared of this, I'm not ready. They're still in that back and forth in their head, like, should I not? I'm not sure if Scorpio still cares about me, if Scorpio still, you know, thinks about me, if they still want the reconciliation, the relationship, to create something with me. They're still overthinking a lot, so that's why they're not ready yet. You feel like home to me. I want to marry you. And, oh, okay. We'll be together, and I promise. And I mean, bottom of deck, we do have, will you be my lobster? This is about a life partner. Partner for life. And that's why they will fight for you so much. And especially having, like, we'll be together, I promise. It's really, dude, I'm gonna get into that emperor position, and I'm gonna fight the hell out of you, because I really want this. I want to marry you. I want to be your lobster. I want to die next to you. You know, I want to create a home with you. I want to start over. Alright? So, pile number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps somehow, Scorpio. And if you haven't already, definitely check your monthly and mid-monthly. And I think that's all I need to say. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Alrighty, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have. So, free yourself. New love. Alright. Nature signs and pure intention. This free yourself, I feel like it's free yourself out of worry. It's more of, it's safe for me to love, you know? Or it's safe for you to love. And so I kind of see in 2 different ways. I do feel like there could be someone hanging around, and I do feel like it's for your side. And it's time for you to let it go and move into something new. But for most of you, I do feel like it's about let yourself be free, you know? And this person, I do feel like they're starting to connect a little bit more with that free yourself kind of energy too. And with this pure intention here, I feel like we know what is going to show up in their intention spot when we take a look at that, because I mean, pure intention here, right? So I really feel like it's free yourself out of worry. And with this nature signs, I kind of feel like you may be receiving a lot of synchronicities or a lot of things that remind you of this person, a lot of signs that are telling you like, hey, remember this person. Maybe it's time for you to go. And sometimes you ignore it. And then those signs come up again like, hey, dude, Scorpio, wake up. And I really feel like it's safe for you to be free here. be wild, be a little bit crazy, okay? So let's see what we have here. We also have friendship and gratitude, eternal memories, and strength of character, moral integrity. This could be a friend. Okay, and I think now I realize and I understand why you may be a little bit afraid of letting yourself be free, a little bit afraid of letting yourself go and allowing things to happen. It's because I feel like you have this could definitely be a childhood friendship and that you have feelings for. And so it's like, is it safe? Is it? Are we going to ruin the relationship? Are you going to ruin what we have? And you don't want to lose that. So you prefer to keep your feelings private and to not move into things. And, you know, just keep the friendship at least. Because I feel like you're kind of scared. And I'm talking about you because I kind of feel like it's you. But it could definitely be a person if you're not resonating with this being from your side. But if it is from your person, I kind of feel like it's from your side too. But I feel like it's safer for at least keep the friendship, and I feel like you're very afraid of losing the friendship if you try to do anything at all. I do feel like it's okay. I do feel like it's okay. But let's see what the tarot has to say here. Alright, pile number 3. So, overall energy, we have, strength with the 3 of Cups. Definitely a friendship that I feel like there is a lot of attraction. I do feel like they are hot, really hot, and you try to control yourself sometimes. It's impossible. You know, it's getting to that place, to that point where it's, I can't take it any longer, and you're trying to fight your own instincts too. And I know this is supposed to be about your person, but I don't know why I keep getting that this is you. You may be mirroring each other a lot, okay? So how you feel may actually be how they feel. But I do feel like, especially because I keep getting that it's you, that you try to resist your instincts and resist your urges and your desires to move this relationship into something else. You know? Something a little bit more. I really feel like it's safe. I really feel like you should go. But there is a lot of fear attached here. But let's see. How they see you. We have the 7 of Cups. How they see the relationship. 3 of Swords. I feel like you're definitely mirroring each other. 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. My goodness. Page of Cups. I feel like they're avoiding their feelings. And for their next actions, we have this Page of Cups. And I think that they will kind of realize that, okay, maybe something could have actually already happened. You could have actually made a move. And so all those fears and all that thing of losing the relationship and maybe things not working out and, you know, all of that talk that I was having, possibly it was you in the past and then you did something and actually the relationship not necessarily fell apart, but there may have been a little bit of, what the hell are you doing from this person's side, you know? Because I feel like they weren't aware of their feelings either. And right now, I feel like they are trying to block their feelings as best as they can. And so if that was the case, I do feel like this person is going to come back and not necessarily apologize, but start to actually see things in a different perspective of, okay, maybe this could have some potential and maybe this could actually be something more than friends. So let's try. Let's see where this goes. You know, right now, I really feel like they're confused, especially if you have had any sort of talk. They are freaking out. They don't know what to do. They don't know what they feel, especially having this 2 of Pentacles here. It's like, I feel like the moment they feel anything, they sort of block it out. And it's like, no, I don't feel that. I'm single. This isn't their intentions. 9 of Pentacles. I'm single forever. I don't want it. No. No. But having that pure intention there, I feel like their intentions are more than this, but this is a way of them protecting themselves and protecting the memories, because I feel like that eternal memories and that long friendship that you had, I mean, it's really hard to let that go. And they don't want a really good friendship to go to waste. So with this Three of Swords here and how they see the relationship, it's not looking good. But I just feel like they lost you. And they lost all those good times. They lost their best friend. But I don't think they did. I feel like they are telling themselves that. So it's easier. Because it's easier saying that than actually admitting their feelings. But let's see where this goes. So let's clarify that Seven of Cups on how they see you. I feel like, again, they are not really sure about how to react to this friendship and everything. And I feel like they see you being at a low point and that they are the way out. I do feel like for most of you something already happened. For those of you that didn't, I feel like they still see you that way, that you are at a low point, and that if you ever, or if they ever try something with you, it would be just entertainment. You know, I feel like they are questioning a lot of things. Like, is this friendship even a friendship? What are they feeling? What the hell is happening here? Am I just a rebound thing? Am I just an entertainment thing just for Scorpio to have fun? I feel like they're asking a lot of questions to themselves and not really asking you and talking to you about things and trying to get your answers. So they are making suppositions about you without even talking to you. You know? Let me see the Three of Swords on how they see the relationship. There, okay. Nine of Cups, Fool, and the Two of Wands. I do feel like they're coming to this point of maybe this is worth it. You know, maybe the relationship didn't go to waste. Maybe it's time for me to let go of my past hurt, because I do feel like they also been through some heavy things with past relationships. They could have dealt with a lot of rejection too. And it's hard for them to admit that it's their best friend that could bring all the happiness to themselves, to the relationship, you know, to their life. Because you do bring a lot of happiness into their life with this Nine of Cups here. But it's hard for them to see that because they were always expecting someone else. Not that they didn't want you. I feel like it was easier. Especially if it's like a childhood relationship and your parents are really close. I kind of feel like they created this idea that it's a friendship, but that's what it will always be. You know, it won't be anything more than that. And it's really hard for them to admit, but with this Two of Wands here, I feel like they're starting to shift their perspective a little bit and starting to want to take the leap of faith with the Fool, of trying things out again. I feel like they are still confused of how are we going to try things out again. Do I want, and that's why that's where the Two of Pentacles comes in. It's, do I want to try things out as a friend, or do I want to try things out as a lover, as a relationship? With the Page of Cups here, I feel like it's love. But let's see, clarify this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, dude, they really have feelings for you. They're just being stubborn AF and not wanting to admit it. Because we have this Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. A lot of inner conflict, a lot of again, once they feel just a tiny little bit of love, they're like, oh shit, no, I don't like Scorpio. No, come on, ew. They're like a sibling to me. No, that's impossible. Lies. Five of Swords. Lies. They are lying to themselves, top to bottom. Because again, I feel like it messes them up, realizing that you two could be more than friends. And I almost feel like they had that thought. I feel like they thought of you as more than friends in the past. But possibly at that time you didn't feel the same, or I don't know. I feel like they disregarded that, and they could have talked to about that with a friend or with their parents, just something, and so they just blew that option away. And so now them actually saying that you have feelings for them, because I do feel like you do, it's weird for them. It scares them. A lot of fear here with the Nine of Swords. Let me see their intentions with the Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Wands. I feel like they are telling themselves lies. Again, they're not being honest with themselves, so they can't be honest with you. I feel like they have this idea in their head that, no, this is impossible. They are saying that this is impossible even before it could happen, even before they give it a chance. Again, they are resisting this as crazy. They're really resisting this. And probably telling themselves that, no, this is impossible. It's like the person that I'm going to get married to, the person that is going to be my one and only, is someone else. You know, it's not Scorpio. Come on. Lies. Because, I mean, look what's under the deck. Goodness. My freaking goodness. We have Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, Empress, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. A lot of cups. Cups are emotions. And this King of Cups, especially in the Knight of Cups, a lot of freaking love. Ten of Cups, happily ever after. That is what they want. They want a new beginning. But they cannot say that to themselves. Like the first card, bottom of deck, was the Ace of Swords. They cannot tell the truth to themselves, so they cannot tell the truth to you. And it's really dark in the camera, and it's so early in the day. My goodness. Okay, so let's clarify the Page of Cups for yes. Finally. I was getting really frustrated. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Cups. For their next actions, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Star, and Ace of Wands. Okay, we have Aquarius energy here. A lot of fire. Leo especially. But whatever the sign is, I feel like they're going to finally freaking wake up and actually try something with you. Because they are going to come to this point where, oh my god, okay, Scorpio could actually be my one and only. We could actually turn the friendship into a good relationship. I do feel like they are going to have a little help from a friend, or not necessarily a friend. They may actually see or have a couple as a role model. I think that you would know what I'm talking about. If it is to resonate, you would know. Like a couple that sort of went through the same thing. Not as hard as this is going, but possibly they were also best friends in the beginning, and they actually created very solid relationship in the future. And I feel like they see them as a role model, and they are finally waking up to that reality that best friends can actually have a relationship. And that this relationship can actually grow and can actually turn into something really beautiful and really amazing. I don't feel like they will want to move things very, very fast, but what they want might not be what is going to happen. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Because I feel like they are still going to, once The moment that they start to move things in the relationship, they may say that to themselves, like, okay, let's just see where this goes. I don't want, just go on a date. I feel like they are not even really sure about what they want to do or how they want to do things, but they're going to try things out, and they probably will put a lot of emphasis on, let's take things slowly, let's see how things go. But I feel like, again, that's all words, because I feel like their actions and their desires and impulses are going to speak a little bit louder. But let's see. I'm so in love with you and I like it, but they are not telling them that to themselves. You are the one. Goodness, this person kind of annoys me. Sunflowers aren't as beautiful as you are. Wait, please wait. And this, I feel like it's not necessarily from them to you. I feel like it's actually from universe, God, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, to you. Okay? Because this is like, don't move on. Just wait a little bit until this person kind of wakes up to reality. Let's tango. My heart is yours. Yeah. They really want this. And there could actually happen something where, I don't know, not necessarily like something bad, but I feel like there will be this need of being there for you. And that's when they might wake up to their feelings. But yeah, pile number 3. They're really stubborn. They're really blind right now and really scared. But I feel like they will wake up, okay? And I do feel like they have feelings for you. Okay, so pile number 3, if you haven't already, please check your monthly and mid-monthly. And I hope this resonated, hope it helps somehow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hello, pile number 4, so let's get into your reading. Oh yeah, you had a lot of cards, like a lot. But let's see what we have. So we have heart-to-heart conversations over here. Children, it is safe for you to love very soon. And we also have solitude and divination. This divination, I kind of feel like it's more about signs, and you may actually dream a lot with each other. And I kind of feel like there is going to be some sort of rebirth. Not necessarily a reconciliation, though. That's kind of weird. Possibly like a reconnection. Someone that you haven't been talking to for some time, and there's going to be a reconnection. I feel like this was something that you started talking, and things actually started moving in a very positive way, but then things never actually turned to be a solid relationship. Honestly, I don't think this person ever forgot about you, but I do feel like that moment alone was actually really, really necessary here. For not only the relationship to grow then into something else, into something bigger, something better, but for you individually to grow and change with these children, to grow up. I do feel like when you started talking, things, especially your person, I feel like they were a bit immature, and to be honest, I'm kind of getting player kind of vibes, but then they actually started saying that you were very sweet, because I'm getting a very sweet energy, and that you actually cared a lot. And I feel like they weren't used to that. And so once they started seeing that, they started to, and you may actually have, you probably got that energy too, like player energy. And they probably did something that wasn't that good. And so now I feel like it is hard for you to trust. But I honestly feel like you are different. Like, whoever you are, that is a little bit weird, but whoever you are different. And you may not think that you're very special. Like, you may be very sweet, very caring. That is very different to them, honestly. I honestly feel like so. Because I do feel like they were very manipulated, and I feel like their relationships weren't the best. And so I do feel like they probably ghosted you. It was necessary. It was. And this divination, I'm really getting like divine timing here. But with the very soon, it's not going to take long. So yeah, I kind of feel like, well, obviously you have your birthday now, right? But I don't necessarily feel like it's your birthday, but another celebration of some sort. That could be the thing that is triggering this new heart to heart conversation, because I do feel like this is going to show up in your future between the two of you. Okay, them wanting to give this another try, and I do feel like they grew up a lot before, from the last time that you talked to them, from the last time that you connected with this person. And this message, it is safe for your love. Again, I feel like it's for both you and them. I feel like now they're starting to open up their heart to love. In the past, I don't think that they did. I really feel like they were a player in the past. Now, I do sense a little bit of transformation here. Okay, but let's see what else we have. Okay. So, we have rainbows and messages. What did I tell you? Dude, heart-to-heart conversations, rainbows and messages, you are about to receive some communication from this person. Most definitely. If it's not from this person, it could be from like friends in common that you have. And that could actually be the reason why the heart-to-heart conversation happens. You know? Could be a friend's birthday or a friend's wedding. I'm also getting. And that could trigger the next conversation. And also that thing, not only a friend's birthday, but also it could be a friend coming to you and talking about like, oh, hey, remember this guy or this gal? They are so different now. They are really like solid. They're a totally different person. And that could also be the message that you are going to receive. It is divination. I'm getting not necessarily divination in the sense like, for example, tarot or something like that, but I'm getting more has like signs. That is a sign, okay? That is a sign here. We also have faithfulness and modesty, okay? Choices, knowledge, and illumination. And we also have power and healing. I do feel like they really needed a lot of time to heal a lot of stuff. To be honest, I don't think that the healing is complete, because I mean, we're always growing, we're always learning throughout all our lives. But the big part, especially the fear of commitment, I do feel like that big part and that immaturity and childish attitude is really worked on. Is really, that part I do feel like it's finito, done, next, you know? And now I feel like they're in a place where they can actually make solid decisions. They're mature. Okay, all of this to say that they are mature. I really feel like they are. I also feel like they could have started their own business or something along those lines. Or got a job with a lot of responsibility. If it's not a job, I feel like something in their family could have happened where they had to get a lot of responsibility. Okay, for example, if because of the whole coronavirus situation, if their parents lost their job, or if they had more financial issues in their families, they possibly had to step up. And that also made them grow a lot. Okay, but let's see where this goes. Man, 3 major arcanas here. Dude, this is the overall energy. High Priestess, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. I mean, 2 cards symbolizing transformation. With this Wheel of Fortune, I do think that it's, I'm getting that it's more about things moving. And with this Death card, they are a completely different person. They really are. I really feel like they are. And with this High Priestess here, now when we actually had that choices, knowledge, and illumination, they possibly, and with this divination, they could have started doing tarot or going into more esoteric stuff or more religious stuff if they weren't before. And now they are really connected with their intuition. And now they know that I kind of feel like they know that they need to prove it to you. Because I feel like they know that you won't trust them just like that. But things are really different now. Really. Okay? But let's see. How they see you. The Tower. Goodness. How they see the relationship. The Moon. Their feelings. Wow. Hierophant. We have all major arcana. It's like, dude. The Sun and their intentions. Oh, well, Page of Swords and their next actions. That sucks. I was really hoping, like, full major arcana. But that's actually really good. Like, all of this is really good. And with this Tower here on how they see you, I feel like it's more in the sense of, I feel like they know that you're not going to be very fond of them returning. They know that things are not going to be that easy, and that you probably really got over them. At least that's how they see you, is that you moved on, like they did something that was not the right thing to do. And I do feel like they know that they messed things up. They really broke your trust, and that they need to sweat. On how they see the relationship, we have this Moon here. There is a lot of, I'm not sure what is going to happen. Because they're not even sure if you want them back, if you want to try things, if they even have a chance, you know? They're really, really, like, they have no idea of how you're feeling in regards to them. But how they feel in regards to you, I mean, we have this Hierophant, and in their intentions, we have the Sun. They really want to make you happy. And in their feelings, we have the Hierophant, which is a very solid and stable commitment. Again, the player is no longer a player. They really are up for a commitment. And it's something that they really, really want with you. Okay, because this is how they feel about you. So it's something that they want with you. And I kind of feel like they, in their next actions with this Page of Swords here, they are going to first see how the field is. The Scorpio still, you know, care about me, think about me. If they do tarot, they will possibly, or if they don't have to do tarot, but they could ask a tarot reader about you, or see tarot readings about you. But they're going to do their own investigation, and they're possibly going to, if they are not already, they're possibly going to follow you on social media, see what you're up to, see if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're dating someone, if you're just, you know, getting to know new people, if you're in the dating game. Because, like, right now, they're totally lost on how the relationship is. Like, they have no idea how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're up to. But let's get some clarification. So what can you tell us about the Tower? Okay, so we have the King of Swords and the Star. Clarifying that Tower. Yeah, Ace of Cups here. They do know that they did you a lot of wrong. I do feel like they really regret what they did, and they will try to make it up to you. And how they see you is that they hurt you. So bye-bye. See you next time. Or see you never. You know? They really feel like they lost you and that there is no way to go. You know, you started going towards your dreams, you started pursuing your dreams, started being happy, started dating, started, you know, creating the life of your dreams. And I kind of feel like they think that that's not with them. And that when they try to approach you, you may actually have a lot of Aquarius on your chart. It may actually be a Libra Scorpio cusp. But I feel like if they try to approach you, they feel like you will just be super, super cold towards them. So there's a lot of fear of approaching you because they know they did you very wrong. But let's see how they see the relationship here with the Moon. Ooh, okay. We have the Ten of Swords, bottom of the deck, with the Hermit, yeah. A lot of ghosting, a lot of things are done, and that's it. You know? But they do see the potential of love, the potential of creating something actually really good. I feel like there's still a sense of they have to win you over. They have to get you back from whoever you're dating, get you back from conquer you, you know? Not in the sense of they have to own you in that sense. No, it's just they have to prove it to you. They have to sweat. They really have to go towards you, make it, you know, let me try this in a bunch of different ways. Because I kind of feel like they have hope because they have to have hope, but at the same time, they are not really hopeful about this. Because they know that what they did was really wrong and really hurt you and really brought things to an end. Okay, let's see the Hierophant on how they feel about you. So, we have the World and the Queen of Swords. Oops. Clarifying this Hierophant. And it's, again, I feel like they want to have hope, but at the same time, they're, like, telling themselves, might as well just give up because nothing is gonna happen. You know, Scorpio is like totally done with me and there's nothing I can do about it. Whatever potential that we could have had, it's totally gone. So I do feel like they want to build something with you, but at the same time, they're totally like with no hope. And I mean, we're not looking at your side, so I don't know if you want this or not, but I do feel like they do. And right now, they still have a little bit of hope. And I kind of feel like they could try to do something. They could try to win you over with that heart-to-heart conversation, you know, just start to move things again. But I feel like they will lose hope and they will stop moving in their next actions with this Page of Swords. Kind of feel like they were going to come from this Queen of Swords that still takes some sort of action to a Page of Swords where it's just watching. Not really doing anything, just watching. But let's see the Sun and their intentions here. Yeah, the Empress is here with on the bottom of the deck. So that plus the Sun, they do want a new beginning here. Okay? I do feel like there is still something that they need to let go. Some baggage. Because they may actually try something, and when they see that things may not go as well as they wanted them to go, I kind of feel like they will feel that the player reputation will follow them forever, you know? Even though right now they're in this King of Pentacles position. They're really, really mature. I honestly don't feel like they still have player ways. I honestly don't. So even though that they do want a new beginning here, even though they do want to try things out, and that could actually be why they are going from this Queen of Swords to the Page of Swords. Oh, I just noticed. Like, we have the King of Swords here on your side on how they see you, and I do feel like for them, they feel like they could be the Queen of Swords. They could have their match. They could be your match. But once they, possibly through that friend that I was getting, that they may start talking to them, I don't know, someone may be reconnecting that you have friends in common, and they may like still wonder about those player energies, and that's when they realize, oh shit, I'm never going to lose it. I'm never going to lose this reputation. It's always going to be there. So there's no way to escape. And that's why I feel like they're going to fall into the Page of Swords. And if they had any hope of going towards you, I feel like they will totally lose it. And so they will just watch it. Watch you. Not in a creepy way, okay? Let me see their next actions with the Page of Swords. Okay, so we have the Chariot, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. I feel like two things. So, that conversation, you know, that trigger, that thing, I feel like it's still going to happen. I feel like the conversation is still, at least a catch up. Hey, how are you doing? How have things been going? And I feel like from that point on, they're going to be very cautious. Not that they don't trust you. It's because they know that you don't trust them. And so I do feel like they're going to be very cautious, and there's any type of communication that they do or any type of move that they do, it's going to be very small, very slow, and it's not going to be a big move, you know? But their goal is to get to this Four of Wands. It is to get to this stable commitment. So I feel like they will keep trying, but maybe not in such a big way or with such confidence as they had in the past. Okay, so let's pull some messages from this person. Slow down, yeah. And this, I don't feel like it's for you. It's actually feel like it's them telling themselves like, okay, maybe you need to slow down. Maybe you really need to take things slowly. I can feel your touch. I'm so in love with you and I like it. I'll wait for you. Forgive me. Yeah. And thank you. And this thank you, it's paired up with this I wasn't ready. And with the, like, I'm so in love with you, because I feel like they always rejected feelings. And I feel like you showed them that love is possible. And thank you because you helped them change. So, pile number 4, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow. If you haven't already, definitely check your monthly and mid-monthly reading. And yeah, I think that's it. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. So, let's get started. These ones are for later. And we have healing family issues. We also have past life relationship and romantic feelings. So how do they feel about you? Romantic feelings. Okay. We also have hidden depths and lost and found. Okay, so is this an ex? Because I kind of feel like it is. And if it's not an ex, possibly someone that you had a break with, or, you know, I feel like you are in separation, but you do have already some sort of history, and there are feelings that they are not telling you. Romantic feelings. They do love you. They do have feelings for you. There is a lot of healing. I don't feel like it's necessarily family issues. Could be for some of you, but I feel like for most of you, it's just issues overall. A lot of healing that needs to happen. A lot of possibly fear of commitment, you know? And I think it was pile number 3 that also had some sort of reconciliation. So if you felt drawn to that, you can definitely check it out. But I do feel like this is a very strong connection, and they did not forget about you. They do have feelings for you, and I do feel like they want the reconciliation. Are they going to take any action towards it? Honestly, I'm not so sure. I mean, we'll take a look at it, but I'm not so sure, to be honest. Because I kind of feel like they have a lot of love for you, but there is still a lot of healing that needs to happen, and I feel like they don't feel ready to do so. Let's see what else we have. So, nobility and self-esteem. Yeah, if it's not commitment issues, could be a lot of insecurities. A lot of fears. Okay, we also have enlightenment and youthful love. Yeah, and I do feel like when they come back, because I do feel like they will, if you want to, it is going to be in a different way. it's not going to be how it used to be. I feel like in the past it possibly was a bit childish, or especially if it's like if you started dating on high school, or if it's somewhere from child, not necessarily child, but something from your young years. It wasn't mature enough. There was a lot of issues, a lot of things that needed to be addressed that weren't, and that now they are. And this person is also, I kind of feel like they may be going through a dark night of the soul, or a very dark, not necessarily dark, but a very heavy period, where I think that their life is not as good as it was before, as it could be, and I feel like they are taking care of a lot of stuff now. And that's why I feel like it is going to be, when this thing comes back around, I do feel like it could be youthful love, but it's in the sense of a new love. It's a new person. It has to be a new relationship. We have to do things differently because the issues are not going to be there. So for example, some arguments that you may have had, they are not going to exist because it came from a place of lack of confidence. They possibly were very like jealous, and they possibly were very, not manipulative, but they were very controlling, I feel. And it was from a place of lack of confidence. I feel like deep in, they didn't feel worthy of you. But I mean, they do love you, okay? They do love you. But I do feel like they are going through a lot of shadow work. And it's not easy. Shadow work is really, really difficult. But I do feel like they're on the right path. It may take a little bit, and that's why I don't feel like they will take any sort of action towards you necessarily. But I do feel like they are doing a good job, to be honest. Let's see what we have here, Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, we have alignment and the High Priestess, followed by the Ace of Cups. So a lot of clarity, a lot of realization. I definitely get the Dark Night of the Soul vibes. Like a lot of realization of their issues, and a lot of realization of the things that they need to work on, and why things didn't work out. And this Ace of Cups is that thing that I was talking about. It is going to be youthful love in the sense that it's going to be new. It's going to be a different relationship. If you want it, again, if you want it, it is going to be a different relationship. Because they are not going to be the same person. They are going to be mature. And I'm getting kind of third pile, fourth pile mixed together. Not the fourth pile was about a player, so I don't feel like this was necessarily a player that you were dealing with. But they had a lot of immaturity, and now they are getting in touch with this spiritual side, with this alignment, and they grew up on the fourth pile. So I kind of feel like it's a mix of both. But let's see what we have. So for how they see you, the sun, that's so nice. That's really nice. You could be connecting with a Pisces, by the way. How do you see the relationship? Queen of Cups. Goodness. How do you feel? King of Swords. Their intentions is the Two of Swords. And for their next action, we have the Three of Cups. So, okay. Turns out that they could actually take some sort of action towards you with that Three of Cups that symbolizes reconciliation, reunion. But I kind of feel like right now, and this reunion, if it is for them to take action, it may take a while. Possibly just next year. Like March or something. I do feel like it's going to take a little bit. Because right now, I actually feel like they are numbing the feelings. They are preventing themselves to feel so they don't make it worse for themselves. In the sense that they are going through healing. And if they start feeling again, the feelings that they have for you, I kind of feel like it would be a bit more difficult because they would have to deal with the idea of losing you. That's sort of what I'm getting. But how they see with this sun here, with Leo energy, They see you like the happiest that you've ever been. At least living your life, being free. And especially because I feel like they realized the controlling ways that they had and the jealousy. They see how free, yeah, just how free you are to be who you are, to be with who you want to be, to do what you want to do, you know, being your most authentic self and creating a happy life for you. How they see this relationship, man, there's still a lot of love there with this Queen of Cups. And because there is still a lot of love there, if they face their feelings and if they admit it to themselves, again, they feel like this love is there from their side. But from your side, because you're so happy, possibly you don't feel that way anymore. You know? With this Two of Swords here on their intentions, I kind of feel like they don't want to think about it. You know, it's all part of that numbness. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign, so another Scorpio, Pisces, as I mentioned before, or Cancer, and all that watery energy, they're replacing it with swords, with air energy. Like, no, I'm not gonna feel it. I'm not gonna feel it. I'm not gonna do it. Because that will make me go to a place that I'm not ready to go to. You know, I feel like it's more about that. Because they're still healing a lot of stuff, they are not ready to feel their feelings for you. And it's hard for them, but I do feel like it's something that I need to do. But I do feel like the love is still there, okay? Let me see, get some more cards. How they see you. Man. With this Knight of Wands, I do feel like they see you like having a lot of fun. But with this Temperance and Ten of Cups, they do see you as the one. They do see you as their happily ever after. Like, they will never have the sort of energy and the sort of connection and the feeling that they felt with you and whatever they had with you. They will never find anything like it. And whatever they are doing, all this healing, it is for you. And this healing family issues, I do feel like it is healing family issues, but in another sense. Like, they are healing for the family that you two can create. If you don't have already, for some of you may already have children with this person, so it could actually be healing family issues, but they do see the potential of a family with you. And all the healing that they are doing, it is for you. And for them to create that family with you. Okay? Because you are their 10 of Cups. They really see you like that. And they know that right now they can't give you what you deserve. They really can't. Okay, let me see the Queen of Cups on how they see the relationship. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. The Nine of Wands did come up a little bit in reverse, but I am actually getting that it is in the upright. I usually don't read it in reverse, but I just feel like they can still feel the love, and they have hope that there is still love there, but they do know that they feel that things, that you two may be drifting away. And they don't totally like it. But one thing that sort of eases their mind is that past life relationship, right? Possibly you could actually be twin flames. Definitely. You could definitely be twin flames. And they know that that past life relationship, twin flame relationship, that connection, that attraction, that pull, magnetic pull towards each other is still there with this King of Wands and Queen of Cups. They know it. But at the same time, they know that that things are not in the best place right now. And I do sense a little bit of fear of you walking away completely. like you moving on. Let's see this King of Swords on how they feel. Let's try to get some more information. Yeah. They're really happy with you, but they can't tell themselves that, you know? Because I feel like whenever with this Two of Pentacles, it also wants to come out. We have the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Here too, clarifying that King of Swords. And I feel like whenever they feel any sort of emotion in regards to you, they go back to that place of lack of confidence, of jealousy, of being controlling, you know? And I do feel like emotions right now brings a lot of burdens into them because they are already, like, I do feel like they are doing a lot of shadow work. And as I said before, shadow work is not easy. And so bringing even more emotion in to what they can't handle, like they can already handle too much, and bringing even more, it's totally chaos. So I feel like that's why they're connecting more with that airy kind of energy and not really feeling their emotions. But it's there because you make them really, really happy here. You really do. You see the Two of Swords from their intentions. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles here. Right now, I don't feel like it's the focus because their focus, yeah, with this strength, justice, Four of Swords, it's a lot of healing. Right now, their intentions are a lot of healing, so that is you and this relationship are not their focus. You, in a way, you are because you're always on the back of their head and you're always on their intention of why they're doing the healing. But they do want this Ace of Pentacles. They just can't go for it right now. Okay? But they are releasing a lot of stuff and they are growing. They are becoming mature. That is their intention right now. And in their mind, and I actually feel like it is a good mindset, I feel like whatever they are doing, it is already growing the relationship. It is already making and healing, making the relationship solid and healing the relationship at the same time. Whatever they are doing to themselves, they are already doing it for the relationship and in the relationship. I do feel like they blame themselves a lot. Like everything that happened, every bad day that you had, I feel like they blame themselves for it. Let's see that Three of Cups for the next actions. Yeah. They may eventually try to make a move, but honestly, and now this is an advice specifically for you, if you don't feel, it's like you also need to tap into your intuition here. If you don't feel that they are completely healed, don't accept it. Okay? Because they may be trying to get into the reconciliation too soon or too fast. I really feel like you'll need to sort of take the lead whenever the reconciliation is to happen. If you want it, okay? If you want it. Because clarifying that Three of Cups, we have the Devil, Hierophant, and Knight of Cups. They will try to create this Hierophant again. They will try to come towards you and build things, move things. But they still have this Devil attached. They are still, I kind of feel like they could be going through depression. And they still have a lot to figure out. I honestly don't feel like they are in the place of actually doing anything. At least in the near future, to be quite honest. Okay? So let me pull some messages from this person. Okay. I usually don't split the deck. this deck specifically this way, but okay. Yeah, you are my one true love. I screwed up. Can you forgive me? Forgive me. My heart is yours. Like, they are really sorry for everything that they did. And they really do blame themselves for a lot of stuff. But they honestly love you. I'm so in love with you. And I like it. I'll try. I do feel like they are doing their best. And I was actually feeling drawn to pull one more. You are enough. They don't feel enough, but you are enough. It's like, if you ever blamed yourself for whatever happened, it is not your fault. That is something that they want you to know. Okay? So pile number 5, last but not at all least, because this was actually a very sort of heavy message. This is what I have for you, okay? So if you haven't already, definitely go check the monthly and mid-monthly reading for your sign or your other signs. And yeah, I hope this resonated. Hope it helps somehow. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.